And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Kansas City Royals.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the veteran catcher, Jay Mack. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Rolled over to third and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. And now they've got some...
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Tigers leave one, and now the Royals will get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And now Jay Mack, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Well struck left field. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. Jay Mack up now for the Tigers. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his...
Meanwhile, this is trouble, as that's going to be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Ken Franco on to pitch here. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Next offering is fouled back.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Roger Berry up now for the Tigers.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The 1-2 off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Burrows up and loosening in the pen. Mack at second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. Bounce to the left side. Baden picks it up. They take the force out, and that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 4 and the Royals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Jay Mack. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Defense.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Glenn Stevenson. Good contact guy, good defender. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. David Fabregas appears to be getting loose. Rosa getting cranked up as well. The pitch, and it's filled up.
Full count.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Roger Berry up now for the Tigers. A switch hitter batting right. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Kicks and deals. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jay Mack.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Here we go.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Clearly didn't want to mess with them right there, so I think it makes sense to play the numbers game in this spot.
First and second, 2 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Glenn Stevenson.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Movement in the bullpen. David Fabregas getting loose out there. First and second, 2 down.
Your turn. Drive him in. Clutch up for him.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Osuna drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 6, Royals 3.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.